we're on the Arini Business Plus homepage and we're going to make a booking. It's very simple. You go to the flight selection box and either select one way or return. We're going to keep it at return, and we're going to travel from London Gatwick to Guernsey. Click here. Flight date, you have two options. You can enter it this way by selecting the date. So we can go for the 27th of, say, June 2009. Otherwise, we could do it via the calendar icon here and just simply click on the date that you need. For the return, let's make it the 28th of June. So no need to change that. Next is the number of people travelling. Well, we're going to keep it to one adult, but we could add that by simply clicking on either one of these. Same principle for children. Just click the number of children that you need, and same for infants, but we're going to keep it with one adult. So click Next. And you have the availability display by outbound flight and return. We can see that there's 4 flights ranging from 8:30 in the morning till 1900, and we can see the date selected, which is Saturday 27th, and there's dates either side. Now if you wanted to change date, you just simply click on either of these, but we're going to stick to Saturday the 27th of June. Now we've got 3 fares loaded here. You could have a corporate fare, but that's subject to any commercial agreement that you have in place with Arini. So we're going to select that. So we're going to select the £158 fare on the GR601 departing 8:30. So I've selected that by clicking using my mouse. Coming back, I'm going to have a different fare. I'm going to have a refundable fare, and I'm going to have the GR606. So that's £175. Now to proceed, I press Next. If I wasn't happy with any of that, I would simply press Step Back. So let's do Next. This is your confirmation so far. It's a review of your flight details. So we can see that 2 flights have been booked. We can see the departure time, arrival, and we have the basic rules here, which is by outbound and inbound. For example, we can see the inbound fare is free to change and a refund is permitted, and it gives you the baggage allowance. Again, if I wasn't happy with this, I could press cancel, which would take me back to the home page, or I could do step back, which would take me to the previous page, which would be step 2. So I could confirm that. So the cost is £310.40. Those are the taxes, and the total is £333. So select Next. To complete the booking, you need to enter the contact details. Now this will be set up for you, so it's defaulted to Roger Johnson. It has the email address there and a contact telephone number, so that's your contact details, the person who's making the booking. If I'm travelling on that flight, I simply click on this box here, and you'll see that the name populates for last name and first name. It will also send an email to that person for flight confirmation, and that's shown by the envelope here. Another way of entering the name, and I'll clear the passenger by clicking this button here, empties it out, is by manually typing in. So I could type in any name there. Otherwise, you can select employee. Now select employee will have a number of names that your company have recorded that travel. So we have 3 here. We have Andrew Butler, Caroline Marchand and Roger Johnson. I'm going to select Caroline Marchand, so I click that. So these are stored automatically in the system for you and can be updated by the administrator of the site. Okay, so I've put in Caroline Marchand, and I'm going to send an email confirmation to this person. So I just simply click here, and again that's confirmed by the envelope sign there. Now you can book a seat on either services, but there is a cost involved in that, and we'll cover that later on. For the time being, we will go to the next part, which is the payment, but again, you could cancel this, go back to the home page, or step back. Very briefly, gives you the summary at the top here, so it's giving me the fare of £333. Anyway, select next. Final part before the flight confirmation is the payment. Now this can be set up differently. It could be by credit card or company credit card, or it could be by credit account. And a credit account basically means that they have a month's credit with Arini, so there'll be an invoice at the end of the period. So to confirm this, to take away £333 from a figure of a balance of 4,000 odd, I simply click that I have read the terms and conditions. If wanted, you can actually click on this link here and it will bring up a separate pop-up box which will give you all the rulings. Again, if I was unsure, I could step back, or I could cancel the whole process completely. Again, there is your booking summary. To buy this and take it away from the credit account, simply buy now. It's processing the booking for you. And this is your flight confirmation. So all your details are stored here by the flight, passenger name, the ticket number, electronic ticket number, and also stating that it has taken £333 away from the credit agency account. So that's a simple booking. We'll move on to the next part.